This is an exciting day. We finally made it official. Buzzkill is going to become an official part of our lineup as we go through our weeks, and that's very exciting to me. If you're new to Buzzkill, essentially what it is Luke and I are going to stumble through 20 minutes of randomized topic. This is velocity chaos at its finest, in my opinion. And
most pure form.
It's the most pure form. We've distilled it down. We've deep fried it. We avoided the microwave.
Put a tornado on it.
We've spun it through a couple tornadoes.
Added a buzzer.
So DJ Playback is he's got a list of topics that he's going to randomize, and then he's going to randomize a timer between, 20 seconds and 180 seconds. So Luke and I are just going to try to cover as much ground on the topic as we can.
And we don't know how long we get to talk about a topic.
So that means as many sound bites as we can in 20 seconds. And we'll just ping pong it back and forth. So this is one of our favorites. It's going to go down in history as one of the best. So you ready, Playback?
You guys know the rules, and when you hear we're going to switch it up.
Nice.
So, start you off with a big one here.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Ready for this? All right. Your topic to begin is World War II.
World War II?
That was the second of the World Wars, originally known as the World War. Oh, well, I guess it was the Great War. It was World War I, and then they were like, "Oh, this is another amazing war. Let's rename that one, and we'll dub this one World War II."
Great synopsis.
Great. That's about what
great
happened.
log line. No, World War II. I mean, how do you even cover that? That is one of the biggest topics.
Battle of the Bulge.
Did you have any relatives that were involved in the military conflict? I know your family comes from Middle Europe, so
yeah, both of my grandfathers were in there, and
Resistance.
actually, and then one of mine was in a concentration camp.
Whoa,
yeah,
that's intense.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What I always forget.
Birkenau. Oh.
It was like the third largest concentration camp, but it was like a work camp.
Oh,
and
Dachau,
Mauthausen, something like that.
We'll go with it. We'll go.
But so the story is that him and another guy were like in a foxhole, and then there was these like German guys walking, like an officer and like two other guys. So the plan was that they were going to jump out and kill him.
Yeah.
And so my grandfather goes through with the plan, but the other guy didn't. Wow. And he ends up breaking like the officer's jaw, and the officer says "I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to make you suffer every single day, for as long as you're here."
Holy cow.
And so he's in the concentration camp for however long.
Yeah. Did he make it?
Yeah.
Well,
That's why I'm here.
Your topic is the circus.
Oh, dude. The circus, I feel like, got watered down in the last 10 years. Well, they canceled it, right?
The circus is the internet now.
That's true. That's true. The traditional form of the circus, though. I mean, it was great. It was really cool. I remember it back in the day, the clown guy. They always had a themed clown who would run around for, Barnum and Bailey's, and I thought it was classic. I thought it was classic fun. I know the kids think it's stupid now, probably, and there's some animal rights stuff, but man,
real showmanship.
It was impressive. It was impressive what they did, what they were able to.
It would not be able to exist now, with everyone being PC about stuff, and because you got the bearded ladies and stuff, and then just the atomic little man that's strong or something. I don't know. Or
I think the two things that happened to it were Cirque du Soleil came along and created the huge wire acts and the big flipping and doing stuff like that. So they took the spectacle and made it more adult and artistic. And then I think the other thing was a lot of times just the bad rap that they got with the elephants and a lot of conservation groups and things like that.
Yeah.
Which is tough because when I was growing up and I saw those animals, I thought about those animals and I was wondering about them, right? And so I'd go learn about them. And then I think if you take that experience away from kids or they're just watching videos of them, it's not as real and tactile in front of them. Because for kids under a certain age, they'd let you walk around on the floor before the show and you could see some of the animals up close. I don't know. I just think it's maybe I'm I'm lamenting a part of my youth that's gone.
I want circus.
I want the circus.
I want rings of fire and jumping through with tigers.
That was also where I learned about the unfairness of like arena attendance. I'd see the kid next to me have the giant slushie, and I'm like, Dad, can I have that? And my dad's like, that costs $15, son. No.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Watch the elephant.
And then he's like, it's just ice with like sugar in it. Yeah, but I want it. Yeah, but it's $15.
Yeah.
Got
with your dad on that.
Your subject is billboards.
Billboards. We should buy a billboard. How much do they cost? And put it up.
They're one of the smartest passive incomes. They gotta be.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll put it up. Velocity Chaos Podcast right on I-90.
If you own it, I mean, if you're paying for it, then it's not passive income. It's passive loss. It's passive loss.
Oh, you're saying we're not getting the ad revenue or the revenue?
Do you think you could advertise a podcast on a billboard?
See why not? You can podcast anything. You can podcast yourself.
Would you go straight up and like listen to Velocity Cast podcast, or would you do one of those cool hashtags where it's mysterious,
like save the whales,
or like listen up Jenny or something like that, where you would look up the hashtag and then it would lead you to like the marketing.
A rabbit hole.
Yeah. What would you do? Would you make it a cool thing, or would you just straight up?
Well, now that you called it a cool thing, I have to go with that. But I was just thinking, it's just like, we got us on there, and then it's just me basically though. But, like it's always sunny with two chicks with huge knockers, and
it's like one of those 3D billboards, and your arm is like, you know how they like have things like sticking off the billboard.
Yeah.
And I'm buying this. You call the guy, you're like, I'm buying this, put it on there and leave it there forever.
Just leave it.
And 20 years from now, like your fingers like broken off. Just
graffiti,
your teeth are like blacked out. Like Tim Misny, I think around here is the king of billboards.
He is.
And I know wherever you are, listeners wise, every city has one. Every city has a Tim Misny, that lawyer who's just on 25 different billboards. It's just him and his catch slogan. He's either doing one of these pointing at the camera, he's got the eyebrow raised, or he's got the classic arm cross, like I'm gonna mess you up in court.
Yeah. Does he ever go to court, or does he just do the commercials at this point?
I think he's just like a ringleader at this point, taking it back to the circus.
Brilliant.
Yeah. He's got all the other little lawyers running around doing his thing.
Your topic is astrology.
What are you? We're both Scorpios.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but what's your moon sign?
Not good podcast partners.
We're yeah. All right, next. No, yeah, we got but then you got it's the sun sign, the moon sign, and then the in between, or the rising. There's like a whole thing.
Like when you were born in the day.
Yeah, there's like a time. So it's like I
think I was born at like 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
So what would I be? Afternoon sun?
I don't know. You got to look it up, like where you're born on the planet, like at what time, and you have like I forgot what, but I'm like a Gemini. Rising Scorpio, something else.
Oh, so you could be combos.
Yeah, so it's like you have 3 different things to piece together.
Your subject is the big game, aka the Super Bowl.
The superb owl.
The big game. Pause. I was like, the big game.
Lost the game.
Never know.
Dating. Like
they're always watching, man. They're always listening to you.
The Super Bowl, man. I love the Super Bowl. But the commercials are going downhill. Like somebody's got to take a step up. Somebody's got to take a brave move and just do something wild, because it's getting really lame. When you start seeing commercials that you saw the week before the Super Bowl,
who wants to pay $15 million to put out an ad for the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Well, I guess it's not worth it. They think they can just go viral on the internet now. So.
Yeah, it's not. It is not. Correct. It is not worth it to pay for a Super Bowl ad when you can just. With social media and influencers and with how much traffic that they generate, the superb owl is no longer.
Yeah. The super. You're like, what did I just say? The superb owl? The one thing that I think could be the bastion for commercials during the Super Bowl is interactive ones that one.
Did you see the QR code?
That's what I'm talking about. The QR
Did you hear
code,
what happened?
It like crashed their site and everything. But that's what I'm saying. If you could be ready for it.
How could you not be? Like, what were you thinking? Yeah, maybe like 10 people will do it. No worries.
Like the one guy in the back of the room, it's just like they were drawing straws to see whose idea they would do it. And there's like, oh, Jerry won. Jerry, you won. He's
Woo, the QR code.
and everyone's like, you know what? And like everyone's whispering, like, hey, Jerry's idea is stupid. Like, just put it up there, let him have it this way, so he doesn't call HR, and just let it happen. But don't put any time, don't put any money into it. Just put it up.
And we got to make sure it never hits one of the corners. It's just
Jerry's like, can it change colors? Can it change colors? They're like, fine, for whatever. And then they just throw it up there. Just a billion hits. Yeah. And the CEO is just like, where's Jerry? And Jerry's just it's like trying to code so it like fixes it. He's also the guy who
yeah. But how about them Rams? Congrats. Spoiler alert if you're listening to this, 5 weeks after the Super Bowl.
Didn't know.
Oh, question here. Are the Rams better without Odell Beckham Jr.? Because they won with him going down.
That can't even be Buzzkill. That's like 20 minutes of discussion right there.
No, I feel bad. That sucks to get injured again.
I do feel bad, but he did what he needed to do. He scored a touchdown. Scored a touchdown.
Awesome for him.
They probably would have won more handedly if he was on.
Oh, for sure.
Because he was huge at drawing attention from Cooper Kupp. So
either one of them.
Better with.
Yeah, they both get open.
Better with. Absolutely better with.
Yeah, of course. Undoubtedly.
Yeah, undoubtedly.
Your topic is fortune tellers.
You ever get your fortune read?
No.
Me either.
Let's do it now.
They're mumbo jumbo. Give me your hands.
You're a Scorpio, double rising. You're like, I know, we talked about this on my podcast. Fortune tellers are funny because I think it's a really interesting ability. I think it's a social priming ability where you can say a lot without having to say anything.
Yeah.
Politicians are great fortune tellers.
Yeah, they are.
They wave their hands a lot. They look at the crystal teleprompter and they just say things that make us all want to believe in what they're saying. Oh, yeah.
He's right.
The
weather will change in the future. What? Oh, my God. Yesterday was warmer than today. He was right. But only for a little, because then it was colder in the morning. But he was still right.
You're going to have a paycheck come in soon.
Yeah, what?
What?
Friday, as soon as bank account, it's right there. He was so right.
The one interesting thing I like about fortune tellers, like tarot cards, that I like is that there is that theory down into the quantum science of the brain where my favorite quantum theory of like brain science is that it's so microscopic, the way that electricity shifts between neurons, that it can like literally pick up signals from other realities or other versions of yourself in those realities, because that's crazy but could work potentially or whatever. And so when you do like tarot cards, they can like bring on certain meaning for you in your life at that moment, but that activates like that portion of your neurons in your brain that gets like clicked with the other version of you in a different reality.
Miss Cleo, yeah.
There, you summed it up way better than I did.
Your topic is oral sex.
Yes.
Oh my God, this is a family show.
Is it? I mean, oral sex is
really?
part of real life. Oral sex is a part of real life.
It is.
I love it.
That's your thing, man.
Don't like to give it though.
You don't eat?
I'm a master at giving it. You don't eat. No, don't do it. Luke's got to respond to this. I said something about it.
You did. Fellatio.
Fellatio hornblower. He got that. He got it. How did he get that? You didn't get that. He doesn't read. I'm just kidding.
I don't read.
DJ's
either.
very
I'm
intelligent.
Sure, I don't read.
DJ playback. DJ playback. No, dude. Oral sex, man.
It is. It is what it is. It's part of, I guess, foreplay most of the time.
Foreplay. It can be all the play sometimes. No, dude. It's
the most awkward moments.
Are you good at it? Are you good at it?
I'm the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep me down.
Do you think having facial hair helps? I've been thinking about that a lot.
Possibly.
I'm gonna do the rest of this segment.
Just
looking at you straight
dead eyes. You guys don't exist. DJ Play It Back doesn't exist.
Man to man.
We're
right
gonna talk about oral sex together. Nothing else matters.
Right. Here we go.
Yes.
Okay. Facial hair helps. Yes.
I think it does.
Okay.
I think there adds a factor of,
little tickle,
little roughness at times, but a little rough's not always bad.
Great, good. I have concerns sometimes, like it gets really rough. Have you ever busted your lip doing it?
No.
Okay.
You got to power through.
So just me.
It's not always.
What's our next topic?
Your next topic is cornhole.
All right, right here.
Okay.
They don't exist. DJ Play It Back doesn't exist. Cornhole. You got your corn in the hole.
Shove it in.
I guess there's a rule if you
From
make
12 feet out.
If you make all 4 of your first corn bags,
You automatically win?
you win.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I think
Are those regulations?
I think that's like regulation, but like if the other person does it too, then
Keep going.
yeah,
Cancels out.
yeah. I think.
There you go.
But yeah,
I like that rule. I'd take that rule.
Yeah, I mean, have you been watching any of those like cornhole championships?
I watched the 4th of July weekend tournament.
Yeah,
I've started watching that every year. It's great.
It's been big since the shutdowns.
It's a great
because
socially distanced sport.
Yeah, because Bob and Jerry can be over there, and Marley and Sue can be over here, and just chucking cornhole bags.
I think it's one of the best. It is the best backyard sports. I know that recently a lot of people have started introducing different sports to the market. Ones where you like throw blocks and I'm just like bocce and cornhole.
What about horseshoes?
I've never been good at horseshoes. Are you good at horseshoes?
I don't think anyone's good at horseshoes. It's dangerous. Like lawn darts and like that's illegal.
Is that the one?
Lawn darts?
Really?
Yeah.
So is that the one you throw it in the air and it comes down into the target?
Yeah, it's like an actual dart.
But why is it illegal? Because
they're like darts that you could just fling up in the air, and then Uncle Morton's just over there having a hot dog,
just sunning
and getting
dart
in the side of his head.
But it's illegal.
It is. They made it illegal.
I'm gonna pound the table. I think that's an infringement on rights.
Infringement on safety.
What if you can't control lawn darts? Like if you can't monitor that, that's on you. That's on you.
It is.
But it's a sport. Why? That's censorship. That's. I don't know if I can get down with that, man. That seems a little sketchy. It's not like it's a switchblade. It's a. I mean, I could throw a horseshoe at your head. It's the same problem.
Yeah, it's true.
But I mean, it's not sharp doesn't mean that. Like,
yeah, but you're less
dangerous.
likely because a horseshoe's heavier, so it's like your kid's not going to be able to.
So is that where this all came from? A bunch of kids throwing them in the air?
I think just anyone. It's just as.
Were they throwing them at people?
Possibly, but I mean, it's a lot.
Your topic is scuba diving.
Scuba duba.
You ever been a scuba diver?
Never been a scuba diver.
All right, they don't exist. DJ Play It Back does. You like to snorkel?
I like to snorkel.
You like to go down?
I like to
deep
go
under.
Down deep.
Under the water.
Blow out the bubbles.
Oh yeah. Shipwreck.
Yeah, shipwreck.
Exploring.
Go
all
right
down in the
crevasse,
cove,
right?
in the cave.
Down in the cave.
Yeah.
Crevasse.
I don't know if
got that rebreather.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it. Like actual
really?
scuba diving. I don't know. It's freaky.
What about like real shallow, like 15 feet?
Your topic is carnivals or county fairs.
Did you ever see that video of the one where it's like rotating and it starts rocking? The ride is one of those levels. Everyone's on the same level and it's doing this. And it's spinning and it starts rocking forward and backward. And there's people on the ride and 20 dudes, just pedestrians. One guy sees it happening. He jumps on the railing just to put his body weight on it. And then other people see him do it and they're like, we're going to help. And they all jump on. 25 people like jump on the front of the ride to stabilize it and save probably 20 people that were on the ride. It was crazy. It was scary. I like them because you kind of have that bit of fear factor. I could potentially die on this.
Yeah, some carny just put this together in 3 hours.
Well, when you go to Cedar Point or a roller coaster park, they strap you in there. They're all business. All right, get in, strap you down, pull the lever, do the thing, check. Everybody's holding up their thumbs. The guy on the button thing is like, we're good. Everybody enjoy your ride, have fun. And you go off and you're solid, you're secure. There, it's, hey, put this rubber band over there on that hook. Okay, and then like hand it to me, pull it across your chest. All right, boom, you're good.
Good.
See this bubble gum? Can you sit on that?
Yeah.
There, you're in.
Yeah, I don't trust it. And then they're just like wacky rides that try to make you throw up.
Yeah.
I guess they're for kids.
Just say this is the bar funnel.
And what about the giant slide too, though? That that's sure to peel your skin off.
Yeah, yeah. Everything is designed to harm you. The one thing I've always wanted to do and I've never found it is a really good hall of mirrors, or like a good. They have those obstacle course ones. I've always wanted to go in a good hall of mirrors or a good kind of animatronic. I love animatronic rides. Definitely admitting it.
Yeah. No, I don't think I've ever been in a hall of mirrors. Or like if I was very young.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that would be cool just to see how it would be to navigate that.
All the best movie scenes happen.
I was just gonna say like movie scenes and shows. How do you get the camera in there without seeing yourself?
You like shift it over 2 inches. Damn it. Shift it back over 3 inches. Shit.
All right, we're going to put the camera here, facing here. So you got to stand here. No, you have to stand here. No, wait.
I don't see it when I put the lens cap on it.